You have 4 definite aspects of your mind, which are called modifications. Manas is one. Buddhi, ahamkaraya, ego, which you have the most, which you feed all the time. You can never forget that. And chitta. You should extensively know this. What it is, what is that? Well, how Patanjali describes this. And even after understanding these 4 functionings differently, how will you be benefited? You will not understand the word control, nirodha, for which you are trying to understand, follow the Anusasanam. Once in India, I told a minister, I said, how? One who has never practiced Anusasana, how can he do sasana? And he got angry with me. I said, I don't care. I'm a Swami. I am telling you what I have to. Anusasana means discipline. Sasana means learning to control the masses. Or he was a leader. I said, how can you be leader without being disciplined? You are not disciplined. So you cannot make a good leader. So you will mislead the masses. So andhena niyamana yathanda. As the blind leads the blind. So you are doing the same thing. He was very angry with me. He said, I'll take police action against you. I said, that you can do. Because you have police under yourself. But you will not practice Anusasana, that's what I want. You will not understand the word control of Chitta-vritti Nirodha. Because no yogi has Chitta-vritti Nirodha. The moment he has, he is in Samadhi. No students have Chitta-vritti Nirodha, none of you have. So when none of you have, how will you say what it is? What do you mean by? The Sutra says Chitta-vritti Nirodha. These are 4 Chitta-vrittis. What do you mean by Nirodha here? You say suppress them. I mean, you don't want your manas to think, you don't want your buddhi to function, you don't want your ego to function, you want your chitta to function, you want to suppress all the qualities of different faculties of your mind. Why do you call it suppression? Therefore, that translation is outdated. I don't accept it. You see. What real meaning is? Now, what does manas do in your life? Understand it. Pay full attention towards this. Your body is like a workshop. Now, in the workshop, there is somebody who is responsible for importing things and exporting things. He is the manager of exports and import of the factory that is called your body. Buddhi is that something which often checks it. It's the cashier, it's the accountant, it's CPA that tells you don't have that much capacity, don't do that. Don't export too much, don't import too much, we don't have that much money. The financial advisor within you, a very important post. So manas never learns to listen to buddhi. So remember, the firm, the factory which does not listen to the advice of the accountant can never run for a long time. Let me tell you that. If you want to be successful in the world, in business, you will have to learn to understand we're counting. From where accounting comes in yoga? There comes. Don't forget that there is a sound philosophy behind this science that is called Sankhya. Sankhya philosophy. Samyak akhyate, that which explains the whole. Your relationship with the universe, your very existence and existence with the Absolute. The most ancient science on the earth is Sankhya philosophy, which is called digital philosophy also, from where it springs mathematics. Therefore, in yoga science, there is serious mathematics. You have to be a great mathematician if you want to be a good yogi. You see? You will have to understand how your buddhi is functioning. If your buddhi is prepared, sharpened enough to follow, to teach Manas. Is Manas listening to your buddhi or not? I know that I should not do something which is not to be done, yet I am doing because of bad Manas. I am listening to my buddhi and I understand that my buddhi is right. Many times, you know that you are not doing that is not to be done. You should not do something, yet you do. Why? Because Manas has led you to form the habit patterns, and even you know Buddhi is telling you and you are not listening. It means there is no perfect coordination between buddhi and mind, between the two faculties. So first of all, you will have to train your intellect, that is called buddhi, which discriminates, which judges, which decides, so that your mind functions well, which can import and export according to your capacity. If you go beyond your capacity, the firm will fail, the factory will fail. Then you will have to learn, what is this ego? Great deceptions, a mire of delusion, have been created by this ego. Ego is that which stands between you and the reality, that never wants to tell you and allow you to know the reality, because it has cheated the reality. Reality gained something. My master, I have cheated my master. I'm telling you, I'm one of the examples. My master told me to be very selfless, loving, and remaining quite aloof from my students. I cannot. So I cheated him. So I'm like ego. Not exactly that, but I'm giving you the simile. What ego does? Ego forgets. Ego makes you forget the reality and has its own individuality. That separates you from the whole is called ego. That makes you small is called ego. That contracts your personality is called ego. That makes you individual is called ego. That does not allow you to expand yourself and become cosmic self is your ego. That always thinks you are so small, you are so bad, you are so little is called ego. You have to remind your ego that you are not this. This is not your firm. This body is not yours. This mind is not yours. Don't go in ego trip. But what are you doing? When you are praying, actually you think quietly, whom are you praying to? Ego. For whom? Ego. What for are you eating? For ego. I always say, I do this, I do this. From morning till evening, you are strengthening this ego, and that ego has separated you from the whole. That's why the yogis say, highest of yoga is to surrender that ego.